Hi guys, Ken Chigbo, aka KenFX Freak, back with another week roundup and look ahead to the key events. Let's just quickly recap last week. Let's go straight into it. Actually, the highlight, of course, was the Fed chair, FOMC chair, Jerome Powell, speaking on monetary policy and the economy. Now, he was very much dovish, okay? Introducing this new strategy, focused very much around this 2% longer-term inflation target, right? Now, why is that significant? Why did the dollar eventually get hammered after a period of volatility? Because, okay, we'll show you the chart in a moment. Because FOMC have struggled with low inflation for a very long time in the United States. You know, price is just not going anywhere at the moment. Now, how far away are we from that 2% target? Very far. That's why it's a longer term target. You know, as I say, they've even struggled. There's even been signs of deflation. So at the end of the day, they're just going to keep rates near zero for a very, very long time. And of course, keep pumping money into the markets because that's the way in which we're going to try and get those prices up again. Okay. And get this economy stimulated. If rates are near zero, people are going to be more incentivized to, you know, want to borrow, want to spend with all this cash. Banks encouraged to lend, consumers borrow, spend, and in turn bring up inflation. But that's going to be a very, very long time yet. If you look at the dollar here, the Dixie, obviously we're almost at the close of August here. 1, 2, 3, 4 months of consecutive selling. And I've got like this M structure here. Here's your first top, here's your second top, and your neckline here. And we're expecting still some dollar selling to remain to be the case for this incoming week. You can see how on a daily we broke out of this narrowing pennant structure. Okay, this was a fake out period here earlier in August, but we're breaking that down, looking to clear these lows here and just carry on to the downside towards that sort of 89 area. I can see us really falling. Obviously, with that dovish tone, remember gold loves QE. Gold loves a central bank being dovish, and obviously that's provided a good chance of a decent rebound for gold. I think this week we can see $2,000. We smashed out of this bull flag structure. Watch out for us settling around this 70 towards sort of 75 region. Can use that as a platform to extend then into 2K. I like the way we're narrowing with euro dollar within this pennant structure over the 4 hour. I'd like to still see that breaking out, and 120 could be seen this week, taking advantage of that dollar weakness. And remember, I think now any dollar pullbacks, any dollar rallies that we see are going to be sold. Okay, they'll be short-lived and sold. See those as opportunities. GP's enjoying the upside at the moment from, this is purely on dollar weakness. Okay, we broke out of this narrowing sort of pennant structure here, sort of broke out, retested that, and now extending to the upside. Remember on the monthly I showed you before about this sort of double bottom. Okay, one bottom, two bottom, the neckline up at this 3250 area. There's still opportunity for that to pull back a little bit to retest that neckline before extending to the upside. So there's still a lot of uncertainty at the moment on the Brexit front. That focus will then eventually come back onto the pound, okay? But for now, markets are ignoring that and enjoying the dollar weakness. This week, we've got the Rba Rate Decision. Now, look at AUD at the moment. It is flying, man. It is flying. You know, look at that. Look at this strong weekly performance last week. It's incredible. That's a really best week that we've seen since June. Okay, and I think we're going to continue to the upside. We've got the RBA this week, who I'm expecting to be dovish because data hasn't been great, especially if we look at the labour market, which they focus on. Data hasn't been great there, so I think there's room for them to be dovish, room for them to talk about maybe expanding their bond buying, but then any dips we see in AUD are likely to be bought because the FOMC are much more dovish. Much more. Think it's going to take the FOMC a very long time to start tightening up all this monetary policy, whereas I think other central banks will be a step ahead, and then we could start seeing a divergence and then just further dollar weakness, especially when that divergence grows. So yeah, I'm looking out for some further upside here for Aussie dollar. Obviously, specific analysis we provide that to the members, just giving you an oversight here of what we could see. I think that's pretty much it. One thing that I'd say this week, aside from the RBA, we've got the NFP, okay, non-farm payrolls, big number, but, you know, it's losing significance, especially now, as I've said, with the FOMC remaining dovish for an extremely long time, this data doesn't matter. If anything, any rallies or pullbacks in the dollar, likely to be sold. So, yeah, guys, that's everything this week. Guys, please do not hesitate. Check out Freak Network and BluFX as well. Freak Network for your daily fundamental and technical analysis, trade ideas. BluFX, if you want to be funded, this is an amazing solution that's going to help you grow a massive opportunity, actually. So do take it up. Look into obviously the specifics around it, and I'm sure it can suit you and help you nurture and grow into a all-rounded trader. Other than that, stay lit, baby. Let's get it.